Hello friends, welcome to Astro Vishaka. Today I'm going to discuss about why there is one of the gifted sign in your zodiac is Virgo, and why it is a most underestimated sign. As you know, and what I know you must be thinking, every astrology video must have been seen from you is every sign is supposedly special. Yes, I agree. But hear me out, because it's a Virgo sign has something genuinely rare. I think something most sign simply do not have. And yes, most people describe Virgo as very organized, clean, systematic, and very perfectionist. But there are those things are true, but there are some things which are missing, and that I want to discuss. And that is like describing a diamond as just a rock. So, what Virgo actually carries underneath the surface of one of the most powerful internal energies of the entire zodiac, a focused burning intelligence, and that quietly changes everything it touches. So, today I want to show exactly how it looks, what it makes so special, and how actually we should use it. So, if you have your Lagna, your Sun, your Moon, or any major planet in Virgo sign, this video is going to make you see yourself little differently. So, let's start. Yes, my name is Suhas, and you are watching Astro Vishaka. So, there are three zones. So, simply taking Virgo is not going to help you. So, you need to understand the three zones of Virgo. Let's get into inside of that sign. So, first thing I want to share is Virgo is not just one energy, it's a three beautiful and distinct energies depending on the exact degree. You understand where I'm coming from. So, in Vedic astrology, sign is divided into multiple nakshatras. It's a combination of three different nakshatras together, they form one sign. And Virgo Rashi or one Virgo sign has got three such nakshatras. So let's talk how it has been split. So first 0 to 10 degree there is a Uttara Falguni nakshatra. Now this is section is ruled by Sun. Now you understand when the base energy of Virgo is on Sun. So even inside the Mercury, there is a solar warmth is there. It's a quite radiance. So these people have this a beautiful combination that is with the sun's warmth and Mercury's intelligence. So superb combination working together. These are the ones who work with complete dedication, who give everything to what they do. So they give everything to that specific sign wherever it sits. It gives obviously with positive side. Produce brilliant results consistently. Why? Because Sun has got that consistency. Sun has got discipline. Mercury is intelligence. So consistently, you use your mind in a right manner to utilize or solving the problems. And here is the beautiful thing about them. They are not doing it for applause. They don't expect any expectation that people should appreciate whatever they're doing. They're doing for genuinely care. They care about it. And the kind of integrity is absolutely rare, and so people feel it. Now let's talk about the second zone, which I called Hasta Nakshatra. This is a degree of from 10 degrees to 23 point degree and 20 minutes, 13 degree and 20 minutes. Another second zone. Biggest, most generous, yet it's a biggest gorgeous stretch of Virgo. Why? Because in this degree, it is nakshatra is ruled by a moon, and symbol is open hand. So open hand. So the symbol tells you everything. These are the people are natural healers, givers, natural builders, and and these are the extraordinary ability they are having to take something which is broken into pieces, or something broken, or they want to create a beautiful architecture again. These are the people with their hands, with their skills, and with their patience. They will create superb surgeons, coders, architects, healers, and craftspeople. The zone produces some of the most talented makers in the world. So fabulous nakshatra, the combination with Mercury and Moon. When there is a flaw, working on something they love, there is nobody more focused, nobody is more capable than them, nobody is more quietly brilliant than them. So this is the great combination which is having in the Hasta Nakshatra. Third is Chitra Nakshatra. Chitra Nakshatra is from last 6 degree 40 minutes, is like from 23 to 20 minutes to 30 degrees. This is a nakshatra which is a half portion of Chitra Nakshatra is in Virgo and half goes into Libra, but this is ruled by Mars. And Chitra means brilliant. Chitra means cosmic architect. They are the most dynamic corner of the Kanya Rashi or Virgo sign. Planets here are there's going to be extraordinary combinations. Mercury's precision and Mars impulse, Mars drive, all in one placement. These people have vision and they are have a relentless energy to execute it. Yes, it's a flashy energy, yet they will ensure that this any new thing, new initiative you want to drive, especially on the Mercurian side, you will feel that you will do that, and you know that the push will come from your side. Calm on outside but unstoppable inside. They are so Chitra continues into early Libra. So the planet is going to be at very end of Virgo and starts in Libra. So you carry the powerful creative fire, and that to fire you will start. Always check your degree because each zone has a different superpower. Each zone has a different skills. So don't just blindly say I have X planet into Virgo. That means I have the challenge. No, that may not be true. You are, it has to see the nakshatra flavor. Now let's go to the incredible strengths. Some of the planets. Obviously, I may not carry everything, but at least some of the planets. So let's talk some specific planet. So let's start with Mercury in Virgo. Now, this is a most powerful Mercury because Mercury is exalted here, and Mercury is the most comfortable in the entire zodiac is in Virgo. Why? Because Mercury rules Virgo, exalted, and at the same time, it is going to be extraordinary placement for Mercury. These people's mind works with precision equipment. They see a solution instantly. They spot what needs to be fixed. There is a firefighting situation come, how to handle. See, Mercury Virgo is what you are while you're a criticness, you struggle, but Virgo also talks about how you handle the situation in day-to-day life. And that's where you're fixing the things. So Mercury is having an intelligence, it's gonna fix the things very precisely. So in the any team, in any organization, in any family, if there is a one once everyone's quietly relies to make things better is on Mercury in Virgo. This is not a small gift. This is an enormous gift. This is a combination which your your previous karma has done something great. You got this combination. Now, second combination is Sun in Virgo. Obviously, Sun and Mercury are friends. In Vedic astrology, we say there is a natural harmony is there between them, a natural flow is between them. But please understand, the shine not to come from drama or performance. They shine through their excellence. They show their mastery, and through which the sun can show the quality of their performance. So, doing things right or doing things so well that people cannot help to ignore you, but they will notice you, and their confidence is a real kind. They don't just show the confidence because it's a battleground. So six number is what? Six number is again shows that you have to struggle, you have to handle your struggle, and you have to work, win this thing with your actual mastery. He's a king coming in the struggle, so he has to go through service, serving others, serving things. So little bit ego challenges comes. So if you build your unwanted ego, the sun can really backfire you. So kind of confidence you get to serving people, serving society, that is where you will earn your respect. Not just expecting that people will appreciate you for who you are, but rather than they'll appreciate how your work has been done, how you are mastering your work, how is a perfectionist in your work. Moon in Virgo. Now these are deep, feel deeply and think deeply at the same time. Now is a earthy sign. Virgo is a earthy sign. So bringing the emotional intelligence in everything they do. Say they get notice, and what they notice is something others cannot see. So others cannot see. So what happens is that they learn to trust both their hearts and mind together. That's not just to be only emotional, they will be practical as well. And that becomes extraordinary in understanding people and people challenges, and that makes them a good healer. And that's the reason they are helping people or society in a large. Mars in Virgo now is one of the most productive Mars. Mars placement in the zodiac is like he's a hunter, he's a supervisor. He will ensure that people are working or employees are working. He will see that the work is happening because he has an execution habit. So Mars don't like to waste his energy. He focuses it, channelize it, and that focus come from Mars, and it directs what work actually matters. So when Mars goes into the Virgo, it decides to build something. They build it completely and execute with a precision. So they get intelligence because of Mercury, Virgo's quality, but Mars is also expecting that he will push those things to happen in a bounded timeline. So timeline matters for Mars in Virgo, and you can only admire from a distance. Okay, that way they are great in that. So giving Mars a worthy goal, ensuring they have a good targets to ensure that they move mountains. This kind of big goals they will take, and quietly and systematically they will complete it for sure. Now this part comes from the planets. Some of the planets obviously are not covered more, but some of the planets coming into Virgo, this is what the experience you will get it. But there is a one more aspect of it. What is that aspect? Aspect is Ashtakavarga, Sarvashtakvarga to be precise. So this is a points. These are the points, calculated points, which you can see on the software as well. What a Virgo sign you got maximum points. What are the maximum points you got in the Sarvashtakvarga? And you will understand that you will completely a new level of clarity you will get from this. So every chart in the or every sign in the chart have some scores, and they are between 0 to 56. Obviously more than 45, 50 is going to be very rarely, but at least between 20 to 20 types, from between 48, 46, kind of that you will, most of the like 70, 80% of people get covered in that. So you will see the where the points are there. So what we need to see is the 50%, that is a 28. So let's think of your personal power in each sign, and that way you will understand. So if your Virgo sign having a number to watch is 28, which is a baseline. So if your number is more than 28, when the planets transit through, like major planets like Jupiter or Saturn transits to Virgo, life responds to you and things will move. Opportunities will come. You will solve the matter and results will come. Some results are expected. So what Virgo happens is to be little struggle, challenge, and you have to go against the resistance and handle the situation, but with practically, and ensuring that you're not or not hurting anyone. With mind you are trying to solve the problems. So when points are more, energy flows in the right direction and you solve the problem. However, if it's more than 35, then it's going to be exceptional. The sign is one of the most powerful zones in the entire chart. Transits can through genuine life changing, some good results you are expect, and this is what happens in Virgo in more than 35 points in a Sarvastic work. So I'm not going below 28, because if you go below 20, it will drain your energy, it will make you weaker, it will be difficult for you to, and it's going to be a lot of struggle. That means the competition whom you are trying to handle the situation is much, much heavier than you, and you are have to be lie low and remain very inward and remain silent. It's the best thing in this period. So Jupiter Saturn moves through Virgo. Check this number, ensure that you are above 28. If you are not, then you understand what needs to be done. And accordingly, the universe will respond to your efforts. So how much efforts you put, what is going to come. So sixth house or Virgo generally talks about your prarabdha. Prarabdha is what, where you are going to be having a struggle. If the struggle is high, obviously you have to handle the situation more difficult. You will be challenges are more. You one step for moving one step itself is becoming very difficult. So that way you should look at Virgo sign. Now there is a one of the pressure point also there. So generally it is good. I consider Saturn to be good in the Virgo. When Saturn in the Virgo, like Saturn Mercury connection happens. So now I want, this is a conversation we are doing. It's a bit challenging, but actually is one of the greatest gift in a Virgo who can receive it, because Saturn is exalted in Libra, which is the next sign, and Virgo is just previous sign. In these two, there are two planets that are deeply and beautifully connected. So when Saturn touches Mercury, it will not allow Mercury to speak any superficial conversation, uh, even if it is by placement or aspect or transit. Yet there is a something remarkably big thing is going to happen in your life. So what happens is that Saturn will not allow you Mercury. Mercury is a conversation. He's a conversation guy. He doesn't deep thinker. He doesn't go into that. He just want to solve the problem, immediate action, close the topic. But when Saturn comes here, Saturn will push you go in more deeper and deep, think longer, build patience. Mercury is very bubbly planet. He just want quick answers, quick responses and all. Mercury loves that, but Saturn will pull him or push him to go a little slower. This is called Vichara in Vedic astrology. You think, give a lot of thought what you're doing, and that will give the uh, it will give the one of the biggest idea to extract the information till the full depth. So you make you to analyze in detail before taking any decision, and that comes out to be a process going to be very extraordinary. So many people feel things have been stuck, it's not moving, because he's holding the speed, and that's become the most rigorous scientist and the most brilliant strategist comes from them, and they this come through a lot of efforts. Almost always Saturn Mercury connected somewhere in the chart. So if you have this combination, do not see as a burden, see is actually with pressure on your efforts. It's creating a diamond. The kind of output will come which will not just stuck as a volcano, but it's becoming something more than powerful of that which is ever come out of it. So this combination, the transit, these things comes, and if you have more Sarvashtakvarga point, obviously you can have a better opportunity to get results. Now, working with your Virgo energy is very important and not just against it. It's not advisable to go against it. So, I want to leave something important to you for a discussion. So, Virgo energy is very extraordinary. It's very powerful energy. It needs the right direction. Sharp analytical mind is a superpower, but it genuinely on problems or on systems or on solution, not in yourself. Don't use this energy to on others. So high standards are gifts, but they produce excellence. But excellence are knowing when something good enough to share with the world. Okay, done with shared creates more perfect and hidden. So deep feelings and deep thinking is important. When they work together, they create wisdom. So superficial thoughts should not be there. Real wisdom need to come out. That is the reason you need to help here. The kind of people help here, the kind of people heals here is very important. This is the extraordinary efforts come from the hard work. Use it, but rest too. That's important because you get burned. You are in the war, your day-to-day efforts are taking in the evening, you want a peace. That's where you're always looking for a peace out of it. That's the reason there is a Libra next sign which talks about get a relationship, love, and maintain the affection, because you are entire day using your efforts in a daily routine. With Virgo is all fighting efforts, you need to give yourself time to pamper. So in Vedic astrology, Virgo rules your digestive system, and the beautiful message that what you take and what you take, what you consume will affect your health, will affect your focus. So feed the sign well, feed with good work, good karmas. Don't make any bad thoughts, don't make any bad if karmas. Also get good rest and leave the good purpose. This is what it builds. So finally, I want to say there is a Virgo sign is not just organized, it's not just clean, it's not just checklist, it's not SOP. It is also one of the most powerful, intelligent, purposeful energies in the entire zodiac. Check your nakshatra, whether it is Uttara Falguni or Hasta or Chitra, that will decide your fate, decide your purpose, destiny in this life using that specific zone. Check your Ashtakavarga, check your transits. When the transits comes, aspects come, how you're going to deal with this challenge, whether it is going to be solvable, getting some direction, or you're getting stuck somewhere and you don't know how to handle this. Why the Saturn touching Mercury makes important. Embrace it. And it's making you one of the exceptional individual due to this combination. Now tell me in the comments what planets do you have in Virgo sign, what degree, and I want to hear from you what is your experience. I read every single comment, so I will respond to that. If you like the video, if you give some, if you it gives you something valuable from this video, then please do subscribe my Astro Vishaka channel, and it will actually help you to understand your chart because I do various insightful videos specifically to understand how to read your chart. So you have something in the special in Virgo sign. Now you know what exactly is and how you know how to deal it. So till then, thank you for watching this video.